It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Albuquerque Isotopes. The Isotopes will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Charles Stevens will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So striding forward now, Kurt Cherry, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The designated hitter, Kurt Cherry.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
11:05.
I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Cuevas is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Roberto Carrara.
At the plate, Roberto Carrara. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Savage is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Brian Rivera, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Absolutely jumped all over that
left
fastball.
fielder.
And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Don Barry, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs.
The second baseman.
Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Standing in now, Fernando Cruz. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
The 0-1 offering. This is pulled into right. Compton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Howard Stapleton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Howard Stapleton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Stepping in, Gil Garcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So after the misplay following the strikeout, Garcia reaches base with one away. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Set to get his day started, Mauricio Muriel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Barehanded for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. At the plate, Ronaldo Stanley, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Stanley.
And now pitch on the way. This is line to left. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an
Batting
inning
fifth.
off with a bang, and
The
I'd
center
say
fielder.
this qualifies.
Go
He gets a
ahead.
fastball and doesn't try to do
Swing up.
too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
At the plate, Noel Cuevas, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. They're getting in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Batting
Hey, this
seventh.
has the makings
The
of being
first
a pretty
baseman.
big inning, D-Roll.
Miguel.
Leadoff double, now a base hit, and
Robles.
all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, Miguel Velez. Line drive, base hit to right. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Not every day that you see
Batting
a ball
eighth.
come off the bat like
The
that
right
one
fielder.
did. And looking at it
Here's
again on
the
show
out.
track, we see it a lot
Seven.
faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Into the box now, Yusniel Savage. Popped him up. Carrara is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the
Batting
defensive
ninth.
alignment for the
The
visitors.
catcher.
And if you look at
Mike.
the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Striding into the box, Mike Tauchman, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Isotopes lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, Mike Compton. He'll
Leading
stand
off
in to
for
open
Tacoma,
things up here in
The
the
right
third.
fielder, Mike Compton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Popped him up. Ortega backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Mario Alez.
Settling in now, Mario Ilez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
To 2-2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now.
The catcher, number 36.
Ready now, David Freitas. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. Right there for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Ortega. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The batter,
into the box,
designated hitter,
Harris.
Yay.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
John Barry.
So digging in now, Don Barry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Two out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. Albuquerque's out in front 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter,
leading off
Sherry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sherry.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. Didn't mess around much in that
The
at-bat,
batter,
Dan.
number 4.
And no, that was pretty
Shortstop.
impressive, Matt. I really like a
JP
pitcher that trusts
Crawford.
and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now
The
on the
batter,
mound. Back-to-back
the third
strikeouts
baseman,
to wrap up the last inning.
Roberto.
And now he started this
Go,
frame with the
Rara.
same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Pops this one up. Stanley waits on it, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Ronaldo Stanley.
Leading off for
One of
the
the keys to
Isotopes,
securing a win.
the
They
third
want to
baseman,
keep the pressure on and
Reynaldo
try to build that lead as much as they can
Stanley.
moving into the later innings.
Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Right side, hit hard. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be
Now
circled
batting,
on that
center
lineup card
fielder,
because he's on fire.
Noel.
That's his second hit of the ball
Wait,
game
Buck.
right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Noel Cuevas. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Stanley leads off second with nobody out. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
Man, I feel for
Robles.
him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Velez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes
batting,
across to score.
the right fielder.
And time will be
Here's
called
the
here
out.
as the pitching coach heads out to the
Savage.
mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now at the plate, Yusniel Savage. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Tacoma.
Riding in once again, Mike Tacoma. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia is after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings.
Your
Jim
attention, please.
Drennan answers the
Now
call from the pen here in
Tacoma.
the fourth, as they didn't
Number
get
17.
the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Drennan.
Standing in now, Francisco Ortega. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting, the designated
They've
hitter.
gotten their hits in deep
Yay.
counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Jay Harris. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Yeah,
now
batting, you like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
In now, Don Barry. In there, now the throw. Oh, and it's up target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Ortega, the runner at third. Harris at second with one away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer
the batter,
a pitch
number
like
6,
this to a hitter of
second
this guy's
baseman,
magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box, Fernando Cruz. That's a strike to throw down. Throw won't get him.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
The 0-1 on its way. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they've played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Coming to the plate again, Ronaldo Stanley, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Muriel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Noel Cuevas.
Digging in once again, Noel Cuevas. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Compton has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Isotopes lead it 9-0. Now batting, Howard Stapleton. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be
Tacoma,
a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cuevas moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gil Garcia.
Digging in, Gil Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ortega takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. In now, Mauricio Muriel. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Ortega takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Miguel
Leading
Velez.
off for
Already
the
2 for
Isotopes,
2. He'll look to add
the
on
first
right
baseman,
here.
Miguel Velez.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting,
That's why
right
they
fielder,
call baseball a
HoodStyle.
game of inches.
Yeah, you're right,
Savage.
Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from
The
first.
catcher, number
and here
3.
Showtrack demonstrates
Mike.
why, as we see the incredible
Top
top
man.
speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Stepping in now, Mike Tacoma. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Runners off for second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Now batting,
That's a big at
the
bat from the
shortstop,
bottom of the order.
Francisco.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into
Ortega.
a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Into the box now, Francisco Ortega. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
And those are plays that
Now
cost you
batting,
ball games. You're
the
already
designated
losing,
hitter,
and then you make an error like
Jay
that to compound things.
Harris.
That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Standing in now, Jay Harris. Line drive to left. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Barry.
Stepping in, Don Barry. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
So stepping in, Fernando Cruz. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another
third
great
baseman.
AB. Another hit.
Ronaldo.
Another nail in the coffin.
Stanley.
That's a startling 15 runs in this one. And they're still going.
Coming to the plate now, Ronaldo Stanley. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Ilez is up with it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Noel Cuevas. Ladies and gentlemen,
Pack gets
your
the call to
attention,
pitch
please.
here, and he'll try to sort this
pitching
mess
for
out.
Tacoma.
He's going to try to at least
Number
eat a
6.
couple of innings for his guys.
Pack.
Noel Cuevas will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Muriel moves over, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting,
That
first
was a
baseman,
good controlled swing
Miguel.
out of him there, and that's
From
exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, Miguel Velez. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Compton is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Mike Compton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Mike,
this one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. Compton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower, is a first baseman, of course, but he can also be found in the outfield, as is the case in this one. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Mario Ilez, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Into the box, David Freitas, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Barry going back on it, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Into the box now, Kurt Sherry.
The batter, number 5.
He'll take a look at a strike right
hitter.
down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2
Sherry.
for him to this point. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Albuquerque's out in front, 16-1. Ready for another shot now. Yusniel Savage. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Savage.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Muriel. 1 out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Tuckman.
Striding in, Mike Tuckman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Compton on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Francisco Ortega. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game,
hitter,
but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Standing in now, Jay Harris. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season as this lead got even wider.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Don.
In now, Don
Barry.
He swings and lines it to left, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Fernando Cruz. In there, now the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Isotopes lead it 18-1. Back for Pacific Coast League action on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now in the box, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and
now
he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time.
Roberto.
The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Roberto Carrara, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Howard Stapleton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howard Stapleton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Stepping up now, Fernando Cruz.
Leading off,
couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Fernando Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Muriel giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Reynaldo Stanley.
Now at the plate, Reynaldo Stanley. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Muriel is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Noel Cuevas.
Standing in, Noel Cuevas. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Gil Garcia. It was
Leading
a flyout for him in his last trip.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
The center fielder.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Standing in now, Mauricio Muriel. 0-1 the count. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has. And he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And they'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One out and a runner on second base. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Velez is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. One down here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Stepping into the box, Mario Velez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Jason Bradford enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jason Bradford.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Velez.
Leading off,
he'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Miguel Velez.
First delivery to him on the way. Chopper foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Muriel has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Yusniel Savage.
Digging in, Yusniel Savage. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set, and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year as the blowout continues. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters aren't
now
going,
batting,
the pitchers aren't
catcher,
making very good pitches.
Yeah,
Mike.
that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot
now
you can
batting,
do with that pitch.
shortstop,
that fastball just ate him up
Francisco
inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Francisco Ortega, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Your attention, please.
Short comes on to pitch now hoping for better
Tacoma.
results than the other
Number
arms
24.
that they've run out there in this one.
Short. Now batting, the
Into the
designated
box
hitter.
now, Jay
Yes.
Harris. He'll swing
Harris.
and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. Albuquerque's out in front, 20-1. Standing in, David Freitas, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the
catcher,
improbable
36,
odds of trying to come
David
back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Slow little grounder left side. Stanley comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 5.
Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon, right here on the show. Striding forward now is the DH, Kurt Sherry. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground, but foul. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Savage is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Digging in now, J.P. Crawford, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Popped him up. Stanley is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
20-1 the final today. The Isotopes took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Charles Stevens earns the win, his 2nd, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Brian Rivera struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.